Aloha again, coming to you from the Big Island in Hawaii. I'm probably busy right now driving the new Grand Highlander, but let's talk about the news coming out of Japan about Toyota's upcoming Crown. Yes, we have the sedan crossover type Crown here in North America that has very mixed impressions on it. Drives great, it's very expensive, and I'd probably just get a Lexus ES as long as you don't need all-wheel drive. But news is coming out of Japan, getting our hopes up for the Crown Estate. Let's get into it. But before we get into this information, I was, rubbing elbows with some Toyota representatives last night, and I was talking about how much my audience would love to see the Crown Sport and Crown Estate here in the United States. And he paused and kind of said, especially the Crown Estate. Does that mean it's coming? Obviously not. That's not a confirmation, but I think there is probably more room for the Crown Estate here in the United States than the Crown Sport. And the reason is the Crown Sport is probably too much of a direct jab at the Lexus NX, also the Venza and the Lexus RX. But the Estate offers something unique, kind of like a lifted wagon, like the Subaru Outback. There's just not a lot out there. I mean, maybe Volvo and their cross countries, for example, there's just not much competition for a vehicle like that. And I think Toyota knows that, and I think they would be bringing this Crown Estate here in the United States. Don't put money on it or anything like that, but my gut's saying there's more than a 50% chance of the Crown Estate coming. That's why I'm covering this article, and that's why I'm also getting excited about it. They want to market this vehicle for adults who take long road trips and also enjoy an active lifestyle. It sounds like the load floor is going to be flat in here. So you fold down this least completely flat floor. That would be excellent for versatility. And they're saying you could sleep in it. How amazing if they made it like a cross-country version of it with like a lift kit or like a Subaru Wilderness version of it. Give it a lift kit, maybe have some tent accessories out of it. I think that'd be fun. However, they said that the minimum ground clearance of the crossover is 145 millimeters, which is not practical for outdoor leisure. I was already done with the video. I was doing some editing. I'm like, well, what is 145 millimeters? Because obviously we're not metric here in the United States. We're a little bit in the Stone Age in some ways, but it's 5.7 inches. I'm like, that's oddly familiar and awfully low. Know what else has 5.7 inch ground clearance? The Toyota Camry. This Crown Estate is essentially the new Camry Wagon with a plug-in hybrid. That gets me so, it's like, is this real? Is this coming? Like, this vehicle is real. 100% it's real. It is. Toyota said it's coming in 2024. If it comes to America, it is the reincarnation of the Camry Wagon. I can't believe this is happening. All right, let's get back to the video. For powertrains, it has been confirmed that we'll see a hybrid and plug-in hybrid with four-wheel drive. We will get into the spreadsheet here in a little bit because there's some also exciting news talking about the Crown Sport. According to their information obtained from interviews with Toyota officials, the new Crown Estate will have a plug-in hybrid in addition to the hybrid like we mentioned, but that is because priority was given to the practicality of long drives. The new Prius and the Crown Sport have a plug-in hybrid specification that emphasizes maximum output for enjoying sports driving. We knew that the Crown Sports was going to have a plug-in hybrid. We didn't know that they were going to be giving it more juice. That's something I got pretty fired up about my last Crown video because they're taking people around, I think it was Suzuka track. And if you do that, you better have something that stands out, something that's unique, something that has good performance. And it looks like they're giving some of the juice or treatment that the Prius Prime has and giving it to this Crown Sports. But the plug-in hybrid prepared for the Crown Estate has a different character from the two vehicles mentioned above and emphasizes fuel efficiency. And it'll be a setting that emphasizes maximum cruising distance and practicality. So these two powertrains here seem to be a lock for the Crown Estate. The 350h, that's the Lexus nomenclature for it, have up to 250 horsepower potentially, and 40 miles per gallon. It'll have a small electric motor in the back. Then you have the plug-in hybrids, the same as the NX or RX or RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid, 300 plus horsepower and 40 miles of electric range. And this is going to suit the needs of really most people out there. It's a brilliant powertrain. I think Toyota should put it into like every single 2 to 3 row vehicle that they can, because it is that good. All the performance you need, plus the flexibility of a great electric drive, 35 to 40 miles. And then when that range is over, you're getting 35 to 40 miles per gallon when that battery is depleted. But for the Crown Sport, it's really hard to say what kind of powertrain that they would put in there because we don't have any evidence of it. Could they give the 500H setup a bigger battery where it could be achieving more than 366 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque? It's entirely possible. I'd love to see it, and it would be very similar to the output that we'll see in the upcoming TX 550H Plus. But I don't expect the Crown Sports to use a V6 because this setup has the ECVT. And who wants to drive an ECVT around the track? Okay, so I would assume it would be some sort of modification of the 6-speed auto with the Hybrid Max powertrain, maybe with a larger battery, so we can get over 400 horsepower and who knows how much torque as well. If you want to see Crown Sports and Crown Estate in the United States, smash the heck out of the like button. Comment down below. We need to get this momentum out there. We need to let Toyota know how much the public here in the United States wants these vehicles. And they are in some ways more desirable than the Lexus RX and NX with their designs. I'll see you down below if you think that is the case as well. I briefly talked about this in a video that I made earlier this morning, or you may have seen it yesterday, talking about the Celica coming back. And I'm going to dive a little bit more into it than I did in the previous video because that was more about the Mazda revitalization of the RX sports car. So journalists in Japan at the All Japan Rally Championship, or the Shinjo Rally, had a chance to ask Akio Toyoda about the Celica. And his response, he said he wants to revive the Celica. And that, of course, is going to start a feeding frenzy of the piranhas of car enthusiasts. Another Toyota representative said the new president, Koji Sato, of Lexus and the GR company has the intention of continuing to release GR sports models. They remind us that Koji Sato was a chief engineer for the Lexus LC500, and he also completed the LF2 before he moved into the president role for Toyota. And the LF2 is probably called the LFR, and it'll be twin-turbo V8, possibly plug-in hybrid options as well. And one of their Toyota sources said that the Celica revival is possible, and saying if it were to start now, it would be a BEV sports coupe. A modern, updated design would be powerful while adding the image of the Celica of yesteryear. So that's why you see this yellow concept here with the circular headlights like the Celicas in the 90s, kind of giving us that sports car homage. And they also came up with an image of the rear of it as well. Even Akio Toyoda kind of insinuated from this article, and now it is Google Translate, so I'm not getting the direct translation here, but it sounds like even Akio Toyoda insinuated that the Celica could be making a comeback. So if you want to see not only those Crown models come to the United States, make sure you comment your thoughts about a Celica revival down below. I could spend all day here speculating on powertrains and things like that. We just have no information other than Toyota seems to be insinuating that the Celica is coming back, probably as a battery electric vehicle, but really that's anyone's guess. So I'll see you guys down below. If you made this far, smash the like button. I appreciate you. Make sure to stay tuned for my Grand Highlander driving impressions, and we know that the Tacoma is being revealed the 19th, so stay tuned for that. Can't wait to bring that to you as well. Have a great day and peace.